Please be seated.
Okay.
Please proceed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Diploma and Certificate Graduation Ceremony this evening. Before declaring the ceremony of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland open, may I introduce the platform party, Professor Mary Horgan, President of the RSPI, Dr. John Fitzsimons, Fellow of the Faculty of Pediatrics, Dr. Rosa McNamara, Assessment Lead Diploma in Medicine for Older Person, and Dr. Terry McWade, CEO of RSPI. And I am Dr. Peter Lachman, a Fellow of the RSPI. This is a meeting of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland for the purpose of the graduation of the Diploma in Leadership and Quality in Healthcare, the Quality Improvement Scholarship in Residence Program recipients, and a Diploma in Medicine for the Older Person, which I now declare open. With your permission, President, we will now proceed with the ceremony.
Please proceed.
Thank you, President. These ceremonies are important dates in the college calendar, and I mentioned earlier today, it's the first one in the post-COVID era. So we're not in the post-COVID era, but the first one since we could have them. So it's very special for all of us. And they provide a wonderful opportunity to celebrate the efforts of those undertaking the college diploma and certificate courses. And we have many of the certificate graduates and the diploma graduates here with us today, and this is very pleasing to all of us. The Diploma in Leadership and Quality in Healthcare commenced in July 2011. The aim of this diploma is to provide senior healthcare personnel, clinical and non-clinical, medical, and other allied professionals with the expertise and tools to continually improve the quality of the service that they provide and develop expertise in leadership and team working, develop a safer, more cost-effective service, and provide person-centered care. It's a collaboration between the Royal College of Physicians and the Quality Improvement Division of the HSE. The successful graduates of the last year's program are still here today. The Quality Improvement Scholar in Residence program commenced in 2016. It was developed by the Royal College of Physicians in Ireland and then the International Society for Quality in Healthcare, ISQA. And this year's scholarship is designed to help participants develop as clinical leaders by providing expert support and bespoke training and mentoring over the course of one academic year. The successful graduates of some over the past 3 years actually are here this evening. The Diploma in Medicine for the Older Person commenced in 2019. This program provides participants with expert knowledge and skills in medicine for the older person and enhances their ability to effectively diagnose, treat, and manage a range of conditions and clinical presentations associated with this particular population. The program delivers a highly engaging learning opportunity with the aim of improving the quality of care for the older person. We welcome all the graduates and trust that you will use the knowledge and skills that you have learned to continually improve the care you provide. Congratulations to you all. I'll now move over to the awarding of the certificates, and we'll start off with the graduation of the Diploma in Leadership and Quality in Healthcare. So graduates of the diploma, please could you stand? Thank you. I'll now invite the President to award you collectively with your Diploma in Leadership and Quality in Healthcare. Please refrain from applauding until all the names have been called out after the award.
It gives me great pleasure as President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland to award you collectively with the Diploma in Leadership and Quality in Healthcare. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now I'll call on the President and Dr. Fitzsimons to award the diplomas. Please come up as I call your name and remember how to return to your seats so there's no traffic jam. Okay, ready? Alison McAfee, Anka Trulia, Andrea Ward, Andreas Kelly, Barry Cavan, Blarned Meady, Brian McCullough. Brona O'Hara, Katrina Rourke, Clodagh Gorman, Emma Walsh, Elizabeth Edgehill, Helena Balfe, Hilary Cogan, Owen Gill, Jackie Gibbon, Jenny Moore, Joanne O'Donnell, Kim Lavelle, Liddy Solomon, Louise Sharkey, Marpia Kitar, Marie Hines, Mariosa Connolly, Niall Hurst, Neve Coveney, Rachel Reed, Rosemary Roach, Sinead Lee, Stephen Monks, Thomas O'Halloran, Tina Clark, and Veronica Kelly. I think we can give a round of applause to Yeah, it's very pleasing to do this in person rather than on Zoom, which we did last year. So congratulations to you all from me and from all the team. We're now going to move to the awarding of the Graduation and Quality Improvement Scholarship and Resident Program. Not all are here, but recipients may I ask you to stand, please. I will now invite the President to award you collectively with your Quality Improvement Scholarship and Resident Program certificates.
It gives me great pleasure as President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland to award you collectively the Quality Improvement Scholar in Residence Programme certificate.
And I might tell some of you some of these I've met only online, so first time tonight. So Catherine Lynch. Edward Corey, Emma Gilhudi, James Murphy, Suzanne Slattery, and Adeo Olufemi Olawani. Thank you. So now we come to the final certificate for this evening. It's the graduation of the Diploma in Medicine for the older person. So recipients, may I ask you all please to stand. I will now invite the President to award you collectively with your Diploma in Medicine for the older person.
It gives me great pleasure as President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland to award you collectively the Diploma for Medicine in the older person. Congratulations.
Thank you. We'll now ask you to come one by one, and you can see we're going to start with Adeo Olufemi Olawani. He's up again. Alison Hay. Calm Ryan. Lorcan O'Malonic. Moira Irwin. Naim Yunus. Nazir Ahmed Sumro. Neve McDonald. Intimbenkosi Avela Nkambani. Ola Badamosi. And Rania Olegani. Do I have one more? And Sabrina McAllister. Thank you. A round of applause for all three. I'll now call on Dr. Fitzsimons, who's going to give the speech of the ceremony.
Thank you, Peter. Good evening, and congratulations, graduates of 2022. It's a pleasure to be able to say a few words. It's lovely to be here tonight, and I think reflecting on the fact that we've not maybe been able to be together as much as we'd like to have been through the courses. The only reason we're all here tonight is to acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, the fruit of your labor and the sweat of your brow. Many of you had to cope with the challenges of COVID, of online learning and hybrid courses and cyber attacks and the disruption, but here we are. If your family and friends are here, they are most welcome. It's likely that you brought them along to repay them for your grumpiness and all the challenges that you've had to face with their support of looming deadlines and challenging assignments. But they're here now, and they're most welcome. Success is known to have many partners and parents. Let's just take a moment to acknowledge the destination of your success. And I would say, look around. We're in this beautiful room, in this wonderful building, a building that's been hosting healthcare professionals for over 150 years now, in the college that's been doing this for 350 years. And you're now part of that heritage. Look around, you're not alone. You'll recognize many people. I'm sure it's been nice to see people who you haven't seen in a while this evening. And apart from your friends and families, you're going to see your classmates, your teammates, your fellow course participants, old friends, your breakout room buddies, the person that said something outrageous, or the person who made you think differently, or really helped you understand something that was hard to understand. All of us are here because of the people who have come with us. You may see some of your course leads and the people who have helped to make courses happen. And we also acknowledge, all that they've put into getting here today. No one has come here by themselves. I would say also listen to the place. Maybe not now, but when I speak, or when I finish speaking and the ceremony is over, the room is going to fill with lots of chat and excited talk. And you've all learned new words, new ideas. You might even say a new language. And that language is going to be the key to expanding your knowledge, making new relationships, and discovering new communities. Some local, but some global, and some way beyond the place that your course maybe started out in. You've learned the language of care, of quality, of improvement, of progress, whatever you've done. But now you must decide what it is you want to say. Enjoy the evening. You've earned it. Enjoy this place and our time together, celebrating your success. And then go back to your work, to the world, and bring something new, something to energize it again, to share and encourage other people. As Nelson Mandela noted once, education is the most powerful weapon which you can change the world. Congratulations.
Thank you, John. I'll now invite Professor Mary Horgan, President of the RSPI, to address our successful graduates of our diploma and certificates. Thank you.
A very warm welcome.
I got that, yeah.
A very warm welcome to everyone today, fellows,
Colleagues, some old students, some old classmates here. This is I suppose, a college of fraternity that was started in 1654. The building we're in now is since 1863. And it is really bringing together like-minded people, like-minded learners across professions that we're privileged to have here today. To be recognized for the hard work and efforts they put into being successfully conferred with an additional qualification today, but the journey, as Peter I'm sure has told you many times, is only starting. Really, it is about sustaining the skills that you've acquired during the course so that you can continue the quality care that you give. When I reflect how we work as healthcare professionals on the front line, it's always teamwork. It's never about the doctors or the nurses or the physios or our other colleagues in allied healthcare. We have a seamless working relationship. And I think on reflecting on the earlier graduation, it really brought that home to me. This is one of the special ceremonies that we have because it really respects the lack of boundaries that we have as healthcare professionals in working together. And I think that's, there aren't very many other colleges that do this, and it is a recognition. Certainly when I went back on the front line of the pandemic, there was no hierarchy. And that's the way it should always be, that we all have different skill sets that we bring to the team that ensures the best quality of care. And I think that's reflected here today. The other thing that's reflected is the diversity we are as a country, that we are inclusive of those that come to our country, that work in our healthcare. And again, if you look around today, I think that is clearly obvious. We don't see any difference in culture, colour, gender, we just all work together. And that's how we treat our patients also. I am going to give a shout out because I hadn't realised she was here today, but one of my classmates, Maura Irwin, is here today, and Maura and I were joined at the hip because I was a Horgan and she was an IRW, and my brother was also in my class, so we did everything together until she went and became a general practitioner and I went off and did hospital medicine. But it's funny how small our community is and how frequently we see old students. During my days in UCC as Dean of the Medical School, it kind of comes around in circles, and there are different generations, but really ones that work together. So nice to see Maura again and seeing her passion for education and further development continue. I would like to, because while we work as teams at work, we do work, need the team behind you there, your family, to support all that is done. The work is over, kind of, so no need to avoid any housework anymore for those at the back. There is no more excuse, but really a heartfelt thanks, because being a healthcare professional isn't very easy. But why our healthcare is so good is because of the people in it. And you can ignore all the background noise about what we don't do well, but what we do well is because of the people that deliver the care to the public. So just acknowledge they're the people in front of us today. I would like to acknowledge the faculty that organise all of this. Dr. Peter Lackman, John Fitzsimons, who's here. I see Dr. John Brennan, Dr. John Quinn in the audience. For their work in ensuring the high quality of delivering a diploma in leadership and quality in healthcare. Orla Healy of the Quality Improvement Division of the HSE, who were extremely supportive of ensuring ongoing professional development for the staff. Again, Peter, Dr. Martin Ferenz, Dr. Philip Crowley of the Quality Improvement Scholarship in Residence, Dr. Peter Lackman again, Margaret Considine and Iswari Pilley also in the audience for a certificate in essential leadership in new consultants. Really important because that transition is often challenging. And Dr. Sinead Murphy, who's our Director of Education Academic Programmes, and the staff within the college who do a huge amount of work in the background. Dr. Anna O'Shaughnessy and her team, again, ensuring high quality. I would encourage you, as Peter has, to bring those skills back and be innovative and see other projects that you can do to the betterment of provision of healthcare for the population in Ireland and indeed beyond. I wish you every success. This is such a nice day for us in the college to have learners beyond just pure medicine, and that's what we are about. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
So thank you, President. This completes the ceremony, and I'd just like to thank all of you for being here. If you recall, we did cancel the one diploma in June. We had to cancel one because of COVID and do it online. And to see you all in person is such a pleasure to all of us. So this ends the formal ceremony. We're going to ask the guests to remain in the hall while the graduates follow us to have their photos taken, and it'll be in groups. So each diploma, and then the scholars, and then the diploma and older people. So that's the order that'll happen. So please, could you just come in that order when you come out? Don't get up yet. We have to go first. So I declare the meeting closed, and we'll come out after we leave.